Hi everyone and welcome to a new episode of Day's Podcast along with a new video. I want to tell you guys so much, again, that I truly appreciate everything as far as with watching and liking and viewing and listening and subscribing as well. Just thank you so much. Yeah, I switched it up, huh? You can do that. It's your channel and you can do that, right? Just being silly. But yeah, I want to make as much free content as possible as opposed to giving you guys exclusive Spotify and Patreon episodes as well and videos. So bear with me. I will make sure to do that. We are going to talk about Diamond Princess by Trina. So yeah, let's get into it. So Diamond Princess is the second studio album by American rapper Trina. It was released on August 27th, 2002 through the Atlantic Records and Slip Inside Records. The album debuted at number 14 on the US Billboard 200 and number 5 on the top R&B hip hop albums chart. So if you guys would like to go and check out The Baddest Bitch, her debut, you guys can, because quite honestly, this is a step up from the debut, if you will. And I want to tell you that, like in previous videos, that there is a sense of people where they kind of doubt from a debut whether they do really well or not, if they will do well by their second album. And clearly here she did. After promotion for her debut album ended in mid-2000, Trina began recording music with Missy Elliott to create her second album, okay? Recording sessions lasted from 2000 to 2002. Trina was able to choose her own production, name of the songs, and write whatever she wanted. She told the .net, it's more what Trina's about, how Trina looks, how Trina feels, the things that Trina consists of. Okay, yes. So, yes, as far as with ratings, they're better ratings, pretty much 4 out of 5, in a lot of cases, some 3s, but that's all right. There is a favorable, okay. But as far as the singles, there was No Panties by July 16, 2002, and then Be Alright by October 22nd, 2002. AllMusic editor Rovi Staff found that, just as the title Diamond Princess suggests, Trina is a hard-edged jewel that shines with an uncanny brilliance. Billboard wrote that though not perfect, Diamond Princess proves that Trina, like the album's gem Namesake, is pretty, shiny, and stronger than you might think. Okay? So again, Trina is legend among a lot of artists, and you have to acknowledge it, you have to accept it. You know, a lot of times people feel like, you know, because we peek into different generations, oh well, you know, this artist isn't as legend, or this artist isn't a legend because they didn't do as much as how this artist is doing now. And it's like, how would this artist be able to have been where they are if this artist wasn't even there to begin with, right? Something had to be there for someone else to be able to know, and for other people to even trust the fact that it could even be a thing. That's life, right? Like that you know, that's what it's about, you know. And I can say that is the truth. If I'm not seeing that other people out there that are doing podcasts or doing gaming videos or doing anything that are, you know, true to them, that wouldn't not make me feel like I wouldn't want to do it too. That makes me inspired or feel great to know that I'm doing just as much to showcase that, you know, and it's important. But yeah, the album debuted at number 14 on the US Billboard 200 and number 5 on the top R&B hip hop albums chart, selling 67,000 units in its first week. By June 2007, Diamond Princess has sold up to 101,000 copies according to Billboard. So she did go gold, and yeah, Kanye West was definitely a part of this album too. Okay. Yes. So yeah, you'd be surprised who worked with who back in the day. Um, okay, that's why when certain things be going on, and that certain people don't be talking about it. It's like, well, you know what? I know I was connected with this person at this particular. We, and I don't even feel like we need to really talk about that on Patreon, but we could talk about that on Patreon. Okay. Yes, okay. Either way, you guys know what I mean. But let's get into the track list. Track 1, Intro, Some More. Track 2, Hustling. Track 3, Told Y'all, featuring Rick Ross. Track 4, Rewind That Back, featuring Missy Elliott. Track 5, Be Alright, featuring Ludacris. Track 6, You and Me. Track 7, Busted Skip. Track 8, Nasty Bitch, featuring Money Mark Digla. Track 9, No Panties, featuring Tweet. Okay. Track 10, I Wanna Holla, featuring Deuce Poppy. Track 11, How We Do, featuring Fabulous. Track 12, Candy, featuring Lil Brianna. Track 13, Ladies First, featuring Eve. Track 14, Get This Money. Track 15, 1,000. Track 16, Do You Want Me, featuring Bathgate. Track 17, Outro, Some More. Yes, so even though she had charted, higher, by the end of the year, she did chart at number 96 on the U.S. Top R&B Hip Hop Albums chart. I believe that was possibly higher than her debut, and that's not bad. And like I said, if you're still charting in some way, people are still purchasing. However, similar to her debut, she was not on the Billboard 200 anymore by the end of the year. There may have been other releases, that may have been, there at that time. And, a lot of people were releasing in 2002. I believe that's when this album came out, yeah. So, but yes, I want to say, if anything, you guys can listen to the album and stream it, buy it if anything. And I thank you guys so much for listening and watching, of course. But yeah, Trina has definitely come a long way. But I thank you guys so much, and I'll be back with more.